Beat up my girl Empress, you know. Hey, I see you and I feel you. I'm listening to you every day, girl, you're shining like a diamond. Playing, breaking, scraping, jumping new. I'm rooting for this cutie. Sexy female DJ, she's so fine, I love listening to the Natural Empress Show. Whoa. So good to be here with you. Empress, my jack, natural like that. I'm happy that I'm with you. Empress, my jack, yo, that's a fact. I'm always tuned in. Here we go again. You're playing sweet music. I respect you much. You see, I'm subscribing while you're vibing. Screaming live is how you be. This cutie, she's not moody. No way. Consistency, that's your way. So help me say, embrace it all the way. So good to be here with you. Embrace my child, natural like that. I'm happy that I'm with you. Embrace my child, yo, that's a fact. I'm always tuned in. Here we go again.
Star 106 hits. Happy Thursday, everybody, and welcome to another Featured Thursday. Of course, this is when we dive into the music industry. I bring out all of the very best, and today is no exception. Today's show is powered by KFC. Thank you to ESC Distributors, Best of the Best, Volume 10, now on streets. Get your copy today. Thank you to the Cancer Treatment Centers of America, Rise Bahamas, Pinder Tile. Thank you to the Cleveland Clinic, and Solomon's as well, and Muffler World. And I got to say a big, big thank you to Cable Bahamas, channel 976 to be exact, is where you find us on cable. All right. Good afternoon to everybody locked and loaded. You can also join us on the live stream. We are Star 106 and Natural Empress on Facebook. For everybody that wants to, see who exactly is talking, you want to put a face to the name, then of course join us on Facebook, Star 106 and or Natural Empress on Facebook. All right. So with that said, I'd like to introduce today's guest. She is representing by far one of the most talented set of musicians. And when I say musicians, I want you to understand you have players of instruments, and then you have musicians. Let me break that down for the people in the back. All right. So you got people who could do a little ting, it sound good. And then you have the professionals who can read music. They know rudiments of this thing. There's practical, there's theory. It's a combination of both. Seasoned musicians. And today I welcome one of the members of the Sky Juice Band. Oh my goodness. My new favorite band. Hey, Sam, what's going on?
Good afternoon, Bahamas. Hi, Empress.
Why are you laughing at me, man?
I'm glad we're your new favorite band. That's so wonderful to hear.
Listen to me. I don't want to just jump the gun. I want to do a proper introduction
of course.
The band. All right. So you represent 16th of the band?
Yeah, yeah, we're a big band. It's about 13 members.
I wasn't far.
Yeah, you weren't far, and I'm a soloist, vocalist in the band. Yeah, I sing the soprano. All of the soprano parts is me.
All
right.
Now let's get into the history of the band. For those that they've heard the name, they know a couple of the songs. Let's take them back from where this all began. So when did the Sky Juice Band come into existence?
I want to say about 18 years ago, the band was formed. So a lot of people just think about Sky Juice Band as one who came out of nowhere. But
Right.
they've had their evolution of being a smaller band, maybe 7 to 8 members, and then over time it grew. Corey Cartwright is my husband and the band leader, and he over time just built the band in terms of incorporating various musicians, adding a horn section, adding more vocalists, and you've had your transitions, as the time went on. So you see different faces, but consistently the members that are there now have been active with the band for several years.
So let me ask you this question. So when you met Corey,
Hmm.
was he already sky juicing?
He was already sky juicing.
Ah,
Already Sky Juicing. And I wasn't any part of the band. I
that's
wasn't
what I'm gonna
affiliated
ask
at
all this
all.
stuff
I
about.
wasn't affiliated at all with the band. He knew I could sing, but he never bothered me to say, sing
Just
this
join
or
the
sing
band.
that. And the history of me getting involved in the band was a performance where client paid the deposit, but members, something happened with some of the other singers. Let's just put it that way. And he only had one singer left to do the show. And it was supposed to be three singers. And I said, oh, Lord, I could hear him out in the practice room just complaining. And how am I going to do this? And I said, Corey, I'll help you because I know those songs. And so I took it upon myself to just dive right into the music. We made the show happen. It was wonderful. Finished getting paid, and the rest is history. He never let me leave the band after that.
Talk about a wife who have a husband back.
Yeah. Couldn't let him suffer. Couldn't let him suffer through that.
Now I know. Remember now, this free of mind. It's always gonna go down different from any other interview that you'll ever do, right?
Okay.
So my question is, what are the downsides of? And this could be in an office,
Hmm.
could be anywhere else because it's just still the job place. How difficult is it to work with your husband?
It's not difficult at all because I think music is one of the main components that brought us together, particularly John Canoe.
Okay.
That's how we met. And I can't think of, I think one of the dynamics is I have to separate being a wife when it comes to practice time and the performances because he's serious about that. He'll get down on me if I don't learn music in time or if there's a particular song a client wants and I just ain't got it. I can't hit the notes this day or whatever. He said, you better do it. You can't,
So he has
the
to.
wife role gets set aside for Sky Juice Band. I'm a member. I am a member when it comes to the band.
And does everybody else see you as just a member, or they, man, that's Corey White?
Yeah, I'm just a member because he treats me fair and he treats me like everybody else. So if they get cussed out, I get cussed out. If they get chafing, I get chafing. So we all take the bruising together.
So how do you separate the chafing? Because guess what? He don't just row you out. Because
Yeah,
I see Corey in action still,
yeah.
right? How do you separate that when you go
It's
home?
very, very difficult because me being a wife,
I'm a woman.
I could be a little sassy. So there are moments where I'll raise my voice and say, "This is me, you know."
Uh-huh.
But as soon as rehearsal over, then I gotta go warm up his food. So it's kind of like it's difficult balancing it out, but I know my role in both places. Let's put it that way. And I have to learn how to turn it on and off, and he has to do the same. And oftentimes he does.
Y'all have kids?
Not yet, no.
Okay, I can speak that one. I speak in it. I speak in it.
Thank you, thank you.
Oh wow! So you're talking. How long ago did you join? At what year?
2018. We were married in 2017, and I joined in 2018.
And no turning back ever since you filled
No
it.
turning back ever since. He wouldn't let me go.
If you were to describe up to April the 1st, because April the 1st was an evolution, a very
Mm.
focal point for the band. And I'm going to explain to the listeners and the viewers why I say that. What would you have described Sky Juice Band as prior to April 1st, 2023?
Prior to April 1st, I would have described us as an awesome band, an eclectic mix of musicians and singers who focused on all genres of music, but not to the level that we did on April 1st. Definitely
Don't talk about April 1st
not
yet.
to the magnitude. Yeah, not the magnitude and performing for the level of musicians that we had to perform for and perform with. I would describe us as a very all around and well rounded band. Still performing good Rake and scrape music, jazz, um, all genres, all genres. We're very proficient in that way. And Corey can write and arrange anything. And definitely what happened April 1st was definitely an evolution.
Don't
It
talk
took
about it.
I
That's the
won't. I won't. I won't. It took us to another level in terms of what we can do. Number one, in a short space of time, but also how we're able to blend and balance out personal life and band life as a unit. It kind of brought us closer together.
So let me ask you something. Does everybody in the band have another profession?
Yes, they do. Every last one.
So everybody has a job.
Everybody has a job. Some 9 to 5, some beyond 9 to 5. And it's a challenge sometimes balancing it out in terms of the amount of practice we have to do, especially when we have a lot of new material. But we find ways to make it work and we make the magic happen. And Corey, with everybody has iPads and everybody has their phones and sending music, and we're always communicating throughout the day, listening to music throughout the day, and keeping abreast of what everybody has to do. Because once we get in practice, it's full swing.
How many females in the band?
It's 3 females in the band. Myself, who sings soprano. We have Andrika Taylor that sings alto, and then we have a female trumpeter who also is a part of the band.
Does she raise a lot of eyebrows when people see that there's a female horn player?
Yes, Candy always gets a lot of attention, and she's very, very, very good on her skill level with her trumpet. She has a master's degree in music. She does a really good job at reading music, and she loves performing, and she brings a different energy. So we love
Definitely.
seeing her play a horn, and people are just amazed to see her in the corner with the horn players with the guys.
Yeah, you have to
So
look
she fits
twice.
right in. Yeah.
And is she by I would think, is she the youngest in the band as well?
She's not the youngest in the band. I
No?
think the trombone player, Dejon Davis, I think he's the youngest in the band. Him and maybe Andrika Taylor, the other female singer, they're the 2 youngest in the band.
Oh wow. Wow. Well, you know what? Because guess what? We're going to take this in stages. We're going to take a quick break right here. When we come back, we're going to move on to the focal point when the Sky Juice Band definitely took, I want to say, the Bahamas, but Nassau more specifically, by storm, showing a different skill set. We're going to talk about that in just a sec. Right here is Free Your Mind on a featured Thursday. Today is all about Sam representing the Sky Juice Band. Stay tuned. More to come.
Way to save on your grocery bill? Then look no more.
Okay, so we're off radio, but we're not off Facebook. So
Okay.
I see Richard saying it's good to be working together in the same industry, the entertainment industry. Richard, what you mean by that? You work with the Sky Juice Band? What do you do? Are you just happy to say that you're a part of it as well? I see Spanish Wells hailing us. Yeah, right, so I see you. I see you, Miss Hamilton. Yeah, Sam is a superstar now, y'all.
Rayson, know I can sing. We were in the same church together as kids
From childhood?
from childhood. Shagrega, her sister, is my
Right?
very dear friend. Yeah.
What's up, love?
Yeah. St. John's Native Baptist Cathedral, Meeting Street.
So what you trying to say? Raisa could sing?
I don't remember her being in the choir, her and her brother, but Shagrega was in the choir for a short time, I think.
Hi, Claudine. Hello, hello, hello. Let me play one Sky Juice real quick for you. Okay. Here we go.
It's fast, easy, and convenient. Go to mygateway.gov.bs and register today.
The biggest dose of hit music humanly possible. And you don't need a prescription. All the hits, all day long. Star 106 hits.
Oh,
I know some sad stories from the entertainment business where the wife didn't want their hubby to be a part of it. Didn't want the
Yeah.
hubby, Richard, to be a part of it, or is it that the hubby didn't want the wife to be a part of it? Talk to me now. Talk to me. I ask those questions, Richard, simply because I think in any field, it takes
Hmm.
skill set to be able to work with your significant other. You see, people don't know how to naturally separate home
Yeah.
life and work life. And then women being so emotional, right? Man screwed up, man. I ain't even trying to do all I'm mad. I'm mad. Right? No, I seriously. That's why a lot of jobs don't allow.
Yeah.
They don't allow it because it's hard to separate. It's almost, I don't want to
Well,
say,
even in the band, Corey, that's one of the major rules of engagement with the band. He kind of gives that disclaimer from the onset. If we have like new people come in, or when the persons that
he say
came
no
in now,
relationships.
he said no relationship in the band. This it always jacks us up, and that's what's happened in the past. And
So
people just
but everybody do as I say, but not what I do. Because who have the
right.
biggest relationship? Him.
Yeah, but I came out. I came after. I came after the fact. These all happened before I got there, and then of course the person, and then I wasn't a part of the band when he met me. So
That's true.
it kind of it has a
And
there's a
it's
story there in terms of
complicated.
us being husband and wife now, but there have been relationships in the past, and there was people that are no longer with us.
Right. So you got married after you joined the band? Y'all was
No,
dating?
no, we were married before. I was in the
Ah,
background. I always remained in the background. I would go to
ah.
my job was just to attend all of the shows and have fun and
Be the
dance and
cheerleader.
yeah, to be the cheerleader. But that one particular time, he just was in a bind. The two
And
of
the
the
wife did
singers
what the
said
wife
they
have
got
to do.
something else to do. Two of the singers said they got something else to do. They can't make it.
Just like that. Drop him like hot bread.
Drop them like a hot potato.
Jesus. Yeah, indeed. And take the people deposit.
Mhm.
Got the
Mhm.
people money and had to deliver.
Right. Right.
I
You have
got it.
2 weeks to prepare for this thing.
Oh
And I
wow.
said, "Oh, I can't let you suffer. But I know some of those songs, and if you want me to, I will sing the backgrounds with with the person who you have remaining to sing the lead." And he said, "You sure?" And I said, "Yeah." And the rest is history.
So prior to that, I mean you talk about singing in church, but
Hmm.
church is different from obviously performing in the secular
Right,
world.
right.
How were you doing anything before that? Before this hiccup?
No, nothing related to
So this is
band.
your
I
first
would do,
major.
I would sing, yeah, I would sing to different engagements,
Oh,
parties, events. People will ask me to do a singogram here or there.
and wedding and thing.
Weddings, yeah, yeah, things like that.
Oh,
But
okay,
not
okay.
that I
So
was out there doing it. But from,
yeah,
like I said, a child, I was always singing. So people in my circle, people in my family, friends, everybody knew I always sang.
okay, okay.
And
But
yeah,
going on the bandstand was just
it was
that
a
was
new
new.
experience. It was a new experience. Yeah, because
Here
some
we
of
go.
the material was very, very new to me.
Here we go. Here we go.
Yeah.
You can't grab it. See that? Put your vibe on your bar. What's going on the bush? Ain't breakfast on
Star 106 hits music in from the Sky Juice Band with crab sauce. Who wrote that song?
I think Bloody wrote that song. And then Corey Does helped him put the music together with it. Maybe gave one or two ideas about what the lyrics could be. But yeah, I think Bloody wrote the song for the most part.
Hmm. So is it that the Sky Juice Band pretty much is it that they want to be recording artists? Is there an album in the making? What's the goal?
I think the goal for us, and I know we talked about going in the studio this summer. we are writing. There are members who are writing material for this that we have to now arrange music for. We have some members that have created some really good rhythms and beats that we are putting words to the music. Me myself, I have about 10 or 11 pieces that I'm working on. I've recorded myself about 3, 4 years ago. He Ain't Your Man is my song. Um,
What is?
he Ain't Your Man.
Cole, what? Give me a
Mhm.
little bit of that. What's the
Oh,
song
that
all
ain't your
about?
man. He ain't your man. No. Every time we break up, we always make up. You better find your own and leave mine alone. Oh.
So when that one coming? When it coming?
Empress, that song been out for like 4 years. But Bahamian or nothing blasts it all the time. And it was sent around and shared around. And I told her I'm gonna do a comeback with that song
I
because
was
I
just about
love
to
that
say.
song. I'm gonna do a comeback with that song because it's an awesome tune. It's an awesome, awesome tune.
Okay, I need all the songs. Send them. Okay, so you need to
Not a
bring me
problem. And
the
not a
songs.
rumor is also my
All right.
song. Hmm.
So the album, everybody's individually putting pieces together, getting
Yeah,
ready to
we're
compile.
gonna collaborate as a band on music, and particularly the singers. We're gonna work together to bring it all together as a band under the Sky Juice Band banner.
Okay, now in a band, okay, just think about the office. You have small office, some little larger
Hmm.
bands. You have your quartet, you have your trio, and then you have big bands. And you are obviously a big band, and you're talking about
Right.
several different personalities, separate and apart from you and Corey being husband and wife. Like, how hard or how easy is it? Because some people they just mesh. It is what it
Hmm.
is. But how
Yeah.
hard or how easy is it to manage a band of that magnitude in terms of keeping personalities in check?
Well, that's a good question. From my viewpoint, and maybe Corey may have a different perspective in managing and leading
I'm
all of
waiting to
us.
hear what you say right now.
Yeah,
Ah,
I I would say we get along very well as a band. There are some hiccups along the way.
obviously, like
If
marriage.
yeah, in terms of the music, like not learning all the parts in time, or um, certain things we're just not getting it, or let's do it a different way. But for the most part, we all get along. We're like a little family. Like I haven't experienced any bad moments in the band.
Wow.
Like I can't think of anything, even with the singers. Only issues is the days when they say it's raining outside, I can't come to practice. Hey, get an umbrella. Make your way to practice, you know? And then we don't even stress the members out with practice now because of the recent shows we've had. We've been having more rehearsals and stuff, but I think maybe just the pressures of constant practice right now because it's crunch time with all of our shows. That has been maybe the biggest strain on everybody showing up for practice
Sure.
and maybe spending the late nights, but we all understand what the task is
At hand.
and done the payday at the end of the day. So that's the most important thing, getting it done.
Would you say that most people view the Sky Juice band wholly and solely as a rake and scrape band?
I think so. The majority of persons that know us in the band, they probably would say, oh, that's a Bahamian band. They do
Right,
rake and scrape, they do
right.
Bahamian music. And then there are others, especially our corporate partners and persons who hire the band for their big events. They know us to do all genres of music. And
Sure.
that's what they would ask for. So, but I think most Bahamians consider bands as just Bahamian bands. They only do live band music of local music. We're like a local talent, and that's all we can do.
Okay, now
Yeah.
that brings me to April 1st, 2023, a show that was supposed to start at 2 p.m. That ended up being possibly the most magical night that I have experienced in a very long time. So I just want to say a big shout out to King Alpha. Reggae in the Park was the focal point. It was the day or the night that changed the perception for most people of what the Sky Juice band was. I want
Definitely.
all details. I want you spill it free of mind on this one because I want from the time Trevor called y'all and say, listen, man, or y'all call Trevor, however, whoever picked up the telephone to say, listen, because I know for a fact that that show initially was designed to be a track date.
Yeah.
Okay. I want from, hey, we want you to back these reggae artists for Reggae in the Park. Not one, but all. Tell me, I want you to spill it. Spill it.
Well, the first thing was once King Alpha called Corey and he made the announcement at a rehearsal that we had. Everybody was like so excited, and then we found out who the artists were. It was like Luciano, Ross
For
Shiloh.
real, real.
They the people we listen to every day. We only know about hearing their music on the radio or whatever, or on a CD.
I love it.
An opportunity to play for them. What an exciting venture this would be. And then Corey broke it down. They're not doing half music with the band and then half of the track. We're going
Oh,
to do all the songs. And singers, you guys have to learn all of the backups for all of the songs. So which reggae is a very backup singers is a big component of their music,
big time.
particularly these artists that were part of that show. A lot of background vocals. And even for this show, Corey was like, King Alpha, you gonna send the rest of the stems? He said, what stems? They ain't
Stems?
send them.
No,
They
boy.
ain't send them. No,
Artists, especially
no.
like Luciano's old school to the bone.
So
Stems.
Corey was
So
up
powerful.
day and night, just writing, just arranging. Him and Zano Roll did an awesome, awesome job in taking 19 or 20 songs of Luciano's and putting them on a score. All the parts
I
they had to
saw
write
that.
and arrange. Yeah, all the parts they had to write and arrange. Ross Shiloh, same thing. Yami Bolo, same thing. And it gives you a greater appreciation for the level of musicianship and the work it takes to get all this done. I know the
I
singers
tried
for
to
a
show you the
fact.
goosebumps. I know.
The
I'm serious.
singers
When
for
I
a fact,
walked on that stage,
we were so like mesmerized by what the musicians were doing. It encouraged and inspired us. We want to get these words right. So we watched every concert. We watched every show. We were on YouTube day and night. And they didn't send any lyrics. So that's another thing for us. We literally listened to every single song and had to write out all of the parts of the song, and then we highlighted which parts we sing. And that's how it goes. And then blending the harmonies is another thing because Luciano, he is all about his harmonies.
big
And,
time.
he definitely said that. Ross Shiloh, he called. I want to see y'all on video cam in rehearsal. I want to hear the harmonies. I want to hear the drums and the bass again. Play that part again. And so we hooked up the system to where he could watch us, he could see us,
Yeah,
and he was
live.
involved. Yeah, he was involved in us creating and doing something with his music. Yami
Let us
Bolo,
let folks
he's a
know
little
that.
bit more flexible. But for the most part, they all have a really good appreciation for the band. They're like, "This is a band in the Bahamas. I can't believe what y'all did in a short space of time." Because
Let folks know that they only rehearsed the night before.
right, they only rehearsed the night before when they came in town. We set up a spot for rehearsal, and we're like, "We ready for y'all. We ready for y'all." They had one night to rehearse and they all came in and did what they had to do and were very pleased with the rehearsals, and they tweaked what they wanted to have, fixed and whatever as it relates to focus on the bass players. They very, very adamant about
Yeah,
having
drum and
perfect
bass is a very integral
bass
part of
lines gotta be tight,
yes.
drum lines gotta be tight, and harmonies gotta be tight. So right now the band is at this place where we played for these international artists. The drummers win. The
Yes.
drummers and the bass player are in first. The horn section is in second. The singers in third, and Corey and Zana, who play the keyboard last.
Yeah, real. No, for real.
So they gave such great reviews. They called Corey back and they said, "We thank you for making our music so special with a live Bahamian band. We love y'all and we love what you guys did."
So that made all of y'all obviously feel definitely
Yeah,
acclimated,
man.
definitely.
On top of the world. We are on top of the world. On top of the
Now, I'm
world.
I'm just thinking from the viewers and the concert goers perspective, being in the audience, what that feeling was. I'm still on that high. How much weeks later? I can't imagine what that must be
Yeah.
like for you guys as the band to feel so accomplished.
Hmm.
Like
That
it's
feels
gotta be
really, really, really good.
almost
Because
surreal,
to this day, Corey got calls after calls after calls. I didn't know that was y'all. That's the first thing we get.
right?
Um, I didn't know y'all could play that type of music. We want y'all for our party.
Hello,
We
hello.
need to include we need to include y'all in our lineup for our events. So many people, all kinds of people. I mean, just giving reviews and just giving great, great comments to the band, writing on the page and just expressing love for what they heard, what they saw. They really, really enjoyed themselves.
All right. Well, we're going to take a quick break right here. We got to find out what's happening traffic wise, but we're going to switch lanes because you get to, sometimes when you do something, we call it like a buck up. You get to now do it again. And now we want to
Yeah.
see if y'all really got it because King Alpha is about to do it again. All right.
Again.
Different style, somewhat.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about it
Hmm.
when we come back. So stay tuned. More with 1/13th of the Sky Juice Band right here on
Yes.
Star 106 Hits.
Good afternoon. First afternoon look at traffic.
Yeah. So what's the temperature like right now? Knowing that
The
here
temperature
comes
is hot, hot, hot.
the
Because we've been
second.
having practice every single day.
I know, right?
And we have one or two artists. They're divas. They're divas. That's all
Yeah.
I'll say. And
Yeah.
then we have others who we still waiting on the stems.
Ha! Boy,
So
Lord Jesus.
we
Well,
got 1 week to finish everything up and pull this off, and we are going to do it.
and you're excited. You're up
I'm
to the
excited.
task.
I am so excited. I'm excited to meet these artists, to see them, to practice with them. Let them give their reviews and take on how we sound, what we do, what else they would want. And we're ready. We're
You're up to the
ready.
challenge.
Yeah, we're up to the challenge. We're up to the challenge. And this is even more artists now because we have I think five soca artists international, and then we have
To
four
reggae.
local artists. Yeah.
You doing the reggae too?
No, we're doing the carnival artists,
Uh-huh.
Nyla Blackman, who else? Skinny Fabulous,
Alpha time.
Shadell,
I sure
and two
you.
others.
Okay.
And then we have our local talent,
That you're
Julian
doing as well.
Believe, Wendy. Yeah, we're doing their music as well.
Well, that one, I'm sure there's a level of comfort there. But
There's not, there's
oh,
not, because Corey had to arrange everything once more. I am in Zano have to arrange. And I mean, we have some artists who say, I want to use part band and then part of the stems. And King Alva, like, no, we want band straight through. And
straight to
Corey's so adamant about writing the entire songs out. Like, we're going to arrange all of these stuff.
that's crazy. That's boy.
So he's up
And you
day and
think y'all
night.
have a
Zano
job?
is up day and night. It's like, we have a job. We all have a job.
Boy, that's crazy.
It
And
is. It's a
I,
lot of
I
work.
I'm thinking back to what I remember having to press play and stop,
Yeah,
write
yeah.
down the lyrics.
That's what we have
That's
been
what?
resorting to. The background vocalist has
That's
have
what
to
I'm
had to do
saying.
that. Yeah,
That's
play and
work.
stop.
That's
It remind me of the old records. Mm-hmm.
motto. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. 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 Would you say that playing, well, I guess I should ask the musicians this. Do they find playing reggae more challenging to play in the soca? Because I'm sure you already started rehearsing the soca. Which one do you think
Yeah,
you find
we
more difficult to capture the feel?
I wanna say this for us or for me and the singers, I think the soca is a little bit more difficult.
Hmm. Yeah.
In terms of how they have the arrangements, it's so much going on. Like even the stems they sent, it's so fussy in terms of the music.
Okay.
Learning words for songs, of course, isn't hard for us to do, but there are some things we have to ask the artists, where do you want the harmonies to go? Some of them have 5 and 6 part harmonies.
Nice.
Which part of this chord you want us to open up?
Right,
So
right, right.
we're being very creative. We're being very creative,
So
and we know that we're going to put on a
are,
good show.
are all of them inclusive virtually with the rehearsals as yet, or you just
Well,
learn?
we have a session tonight virtually with not no with Jadelle.
Okay.
We have a session with her tonight to listen in,
Okay,
to
here we
give
go
her
live
comments
again.
and feedback.
Hits
Okay.
all day. Star 106.5.
People just talk about me. That gives me satisfaction. All my work they think I'm looking question. It's like the pain that goes away. No way you get your shoes. It's like Remy in your hair. Is it proper to you? Cause they think they know me. They are mad and losers. Got them watching me. I'm telling everybody. And they say it much. Because like it's on fire. And they're there, they stop and there's no one. It comes a rumor. They like love to shake it and love to wine. You don't know what it's like to try it for this rumor. And I think it's time to go never stop until I had enough.
Star 106 hits music in from the Sky Juice Band, not a rumor. No, this is true. They are doing it and doing it in a major way. As a matter of fact, if you're not up to speed, let me bring you up to speed. The Sky Juice Band definitely created waves on April the 1st. I'll never forget that day. That ain't no fool, right? The Reggae in the Park, brought to you courtesy of King Alpha Sound Promotions. And now he's doing it again with another hot one. It's all about Survival Weekend. 3 days
Survival weekend.
and
Yes.
you survive. And the Sky Juice Band has a second opportunity to be the backing band for international artists. Like, I'm just imagining you rewriting your resume now, the band's biography, where you now can make all of this
Yeah.
magic inclusive. You know what I mean, Sam?
Yes, definitely. We can add it to our list of accomplishments and highlights of our band life and things that we did and what we were able to pull off. And it just shows the potential we have. And greatness is in all of us. And it's just a matter of that
Bring it out.
opportunity to get on the stage and being given that platform to do so. And we're grateful to King Alpha for that.
I just was gonna ask you, like, what was his? Did at any point did Alpha show any kind of skepticism? Like, I can let y'all do this for play. I know.
He knew Corey a very long time, I think from their Valley Boys days.
Okay,
From Corey was a little youth.
that's only
And
one person though.
yeah, that's only one person, but he has faith in that one person. And everybody knows Corey's work ethic. When it comes to the music, he don't play about that.
That
Leave
ain't
me alone. I shut down. He goes into his shell with his laptop computer, his headphones, his
that's it.
keyboard, and don't bother me. When I come out, I come out. When I eat. When I drink, I drink. I'll let y'all know. But
Right.
yeah, definitely Trevor had faith in us as a band, had faith in Corey that he could make this magic happen. And he was very, involved in the process. So every time we had rehearsal, Corey would put him on virtually, or we would record and send him what we recorded, send him the tracks that we let you hear, what it sounds like so far. There was, I think, a night or two where he came by rehearsal and he sat in. And he's like, I good. I mean, we only must we went through 3, 4, 5 songs, and he was like,
I
I
good.
gotta go, but y'all sound good. Keep it up. See y'all at the show. And
Wow.
introducing Corey to the artist, introducing the artist to us. And yeah, his involvement was really, really positive, and we respect and appreciate him for that so much. And providing this platform for us to do it again is even a greater thrill now because we're doing another genre. And we're
I
going to show the
know.
Bahamas and we're going to show the Caribbean and the world.
That's
We
right.
got the talent right here. We can make magic happen on the stage right here. Survival Weekend 2023. We'll be there.
Oh my goodness gracious! When Luciano, out of all the artists that came, his music is a little more intricate than anybody else's. What was it like? Like, what was going through your mind, through your heart, when he walked in the room with such a beautiful aura about him?
Yeah.
What was
So humble, so gracious and so warm. It's like I'm just a regular guy, but I just have great music. That was the
yeah?
vibe I thought. Yeah. I'm just a regular guy and I'll just take a seat right here and listen for a while and then I'll come in when I'm ready, And all of us were just like heart racing and make
For
sure we get
true.
everything right. Yeah, we were so on edge. But they made us so comfortable and him particularly made us so comfortable. And he would tell you what he wants you to work on and hey, give me it a different way or whatever. Small little pointers and it made it wonderful. A beautiful experience with him.
I love it. When you were rehearsing that night with Luciano, I don't know if you know that I was watching you. You know I was there.
I turned around. Well, at one point, I looked to the left and I said, "Oh, that's Empress close to the
Okay, you
door."
did see me.
Yes, I
You
did see you.
were in your
I
zone.
did see
I
you.
wasn't sure.
Yeah, I saw you.
You were in a zone, sweet girl. I was
Yeah,
like,
I
oh,
was focused. I was focused.
yeah,
It's
for real.
like, get these harmonies right. Y'all do not mess up these people's song. Get
Yes,
the music right. Remember everything that we learned over all of these weeks. And this is the stage here. This rehearsal is the stage because it gives, it sets a precedence for what we're going to do the following day. We only got this one shot and that is it. And we did it in one night, rehearsing one night with the artists,
I
and they
know.
were fine, they were satisfied, they were comfortable, and they were
Yeah,
ready for the show the next day.
that's right. Well, we
Yeah,
look forward to it. Oh my goodness gracious. So you got 1 week to go. All
one
right.
week to go.
We see you guys, we meet you guys, we beat you guys to the stage next week for
Yeah,
Survival Weekend. I'm sure y'all could survive. Y'all done show the world that you guys can do the thing. And I'm really excited to see what y'all gonna bring to the stage the second time around.
of course. We're looking forward to it. We're looking forward to it. Can't wait to get on that virtual call tonight with Jadelle,
Yes.
sing her songs for her. She has a lot of background vocals in her music, a lot of flavor and flair to a lot of her songs. So we're looking forward to that. We're also going to be rehearsing with Wendy tonight. So she'll be stopping by rehearsal and we'll get all of her songs out of the way and rehearsed. So we're excited. We're excited to put on a show for these people on Survival Weekend.
I also want you to tell people how to follow the Sky Juice Band because there's a lot happening now. How can they do that?
Sky Juice Band is on Facebook at the Sky Juice Band. We're on Instagram at Sky Juice Band. So we're not hard to find. We're always posting our covers. We do recordings at rehearsals. We would post them. All of the shows we have, all of the gigs we have, anything we perform and anywhere we perform, we blast it on our social media. So feel free to follow us, like, and share.
All right. There you have it. Sky Juice Band, 1/13th of the Sky Juice Band
That's right.
caught, right? And of course, we look forward to seeing you Survival Weekend. Folks, y'all know what to do. Keep it locked. Top of the hour, 5 o'clock here, Drive at 5 with yours truly and DJ AI comes your way.
Or hot and spicy.
Thank you, my darling. That was
Of course.
awesome.
Anytime.
Awesome, awesome. I love it. Love it, love it. I am so excited to see y'all next weekend. Like real, real,
Yeah.
real.
So are you going to be hosting all of the events? You're going to be doing the Sunday as well?
I am taking a break.
Okay. Okay.
I believe in giving other people a chance to shine.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I get the best experience this time to be in the audience.
Okay.
Y'all from the other side. That's what I
Okay.
want. Yeah, but
Okay.
I'll be
So
there.
who's hosting? Who's hosting?
You got Inhale Me which
And
is
Haley.
a Trini. She's a Trini dance
Oh,
instructor,
okay. Okay.
entertainer, and there's also
Right.
the Wasi one.
Right.
Everybody know Wasi. It's
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
we couldn't be a part of that as well.
Good, good, good.
Yes, so everybody else can be. I won't be a spectator this go round.
Okay. You could
Yeah.
wear your hot shorts
Yeah,
and
how
tennis
you know?
shoes
How
and
you know so?
I know, I
I
know.
just want to be cool. Just want to be cool. But I'll see you.
Definitely,
All right,
definitely.
darling.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Empress.
Yeah,
Have
man.
a good evening. All right.